Remember when we could just buy things and use them? Now it feels like everything we own is sending a bill. I mean, when did ownership become a subscription model? I'm going to share some things that I do to help me escape that trap of unnecessary subscriptions, and I hope they can help you too. Subscriptions used to be something you got for convenience and affordability. I remember when I first subscribed to Netflix, it was one payment for all the movies I wanted to watch. They'd send me a DVD, I'd watch it, and then I'd send it back, and the cycle would begin again. It was great. It made sense. I didn't want to see every movie in the theater. I didn't want to buy every movie that I wanted to see. But now you have to subscribe to every streaming service everywhere all at once just to watch movies that you want to see at home. Choosing streaming platforms is a choice. I don't mind some subscriptions. I won't know if I want to buy a movie if I don't see it. What I don't like is a subscription to unlock a feature that should be included with the purchase price. By the way, if we're buying media, let's avoid digital copies. That's like buying an NFT. Think of it like this. If you can't hold it, if you can't touch it, you don't own it, no matter how much you paid for it. Hi, I'm Kina. I talk about hard things with a soft voice. I want to thank everybody who's bought me a coffee or sent me a YouTube thanks. I genuinely appreciate your support. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you know it started with me sharing my experiences as an American living in Spain. And then I made this video, which changed the channel's trajectory entirely. These bite-sized videos that I make, these bite-sized video explorations, take a lot of effort, and your support is so encouraging. Back in August, I got this email from a subscriber who told me he started his YouTube journey too. His video called Job Loss, Mental Health, and Anxiety reminded me of all the things that I went through in my last year at Tesla. I encourage you to watch it. The video is linked in the description along with all of the other resources that I use in this video. On this channel, I've gone back and forth on whether or not to create a membership. I was even given the opportunity to receive a bonus if I made one. I came up with a ton of ideas to provide value for the membership. This channel was actually started as the first step to my business in Spain, and with the channel's focus shifting, it's actually taking longer for me to develop Astorica as a business. So yeah, I considered channel membership to just as an offset for the revenue that I haven't been able to create yet. In the end, a membership didn't make sense for this space. So even though I'm going to ask you to subscribe, just realize it's free. The way I see it, if you buy something and then you're surprised that there's a subscription, there shouldn't be a subscription. What value beyond what the product is supposed to do is the subscription adding? Also, if you purchase something that didn't require a subscription when you bought it, then it updates and now you can't use it the way you did before without subscribing, there definitely shouldn't be a subscription. In my opinion, feature as a service is diabolical. Companies are deliberately designing hardware that has everything it needs to work fully, but functions are hidden behind a paywall without the option to buy that feature up front. Imagine you bought a car that has all these features that you wanted, and then you realize that you can't use some of them. When I first started working at Tesla back in 2016, music and navigation were standard features on the car. You didn't have to pay extra for them. If I remember correctly, the web browser, the internet access, was also free. Now, all of that is paywalled. It's $9.99 a month for connectivity. There are some additional features grouped in that paywall, but why are we blocking features that used to be standard? Especially when you're using the miles that I drive to train your AI. Our networks learn from the most complicated and diverse scenarios in the world, iteratively sourced from our fleet of millions of vehicles in real time. The fee wouldn't be as frustrating if I could buy it with the car, like you can with not quite full self-driving. I promise you, that man is going to figure out how to put a subscription on those robots if he ever gets around to selling them. Tesla is one example of this problem, charging extra for features that are expected. Fitness trackers, they've joined in on this too. I canceled my Oura Ring subscription last year, and I was surprised when I learned what basic information meant. It did not mean you would have your steps. All I wanted the ring for was a step counter. If your refrigerator only lets you use its brand When the water filter needs to be changed, that's a subscription too, and that's a problem. We have more than enough subscriptions. There are so many recurring payments, but not enough value to justify them. It's like everything is for rent now, even though you've bought it. I just had a recurring annual payment try to go through, and I say try because I used a virtual credit card on that account. A virtual credit card is a digital one-time card number that differs from the number on your credit card and can help protect your account from fraudsters. Virtual credit cards are often used for online purchases. This is one of the ways I get out of that auto renewal loop. I know there are services that track subscriptions, but every time something becomes an app or a different service, I kind of lose track of it. And sometimes just having my own personal system is better than hiring a service. And if you can't access a virtual credit card, then use a prepaid credit card. Even though I hate doing this, I audit my subscriptions quarterly. That's how I found out that Amazon charged me for an annual subscription after I attempted to cancel it. Last month, Amazon settled its lawsuit with the FTC for $2.5 billion. $1 billion is for their civil penalties, and $1.5 billion goes to affected customers. That's folks who paid for Amazon Prime between mid-2019 and mid-2025, and you get up to $51, and that's based on how much you use your Amazon account. The biggest thing that we can do is to buy products that offer ownership. There are choices when we're getting new things. There's leasing, there's renting, there's even rent to own. But when we buy something, we should be able to access the features included in the purchase price without an additional payment after the purchase is complete. I don't need my refrigerator to send Instacart an order because I'm out of my favorite ice cream. I know it's out. I didn't restock it because I have a booty do. And I don't want to go on semaglutide. Tell me in the comments some things that you do to manage your subscription. And if you've watched my videos before and you haven't commented, what are you waiting for? These videos are 8 to 15 minutes long. It's impossible to fit everything on a topic into that time span. The comments are where we expand on the conversation. I'm in the comments right now. I better see you there. iCloud was the most recent subscription I canceled. I bought a NAS to replace it. The upfront cost of the NAS scared me, but I did the math and I realized I don't need to pay Apple to store my data on their drives when I can have my own drives. One subscription that I use every single day is Proton Mail. They offer free plans that include VPN, tracker blocking, message encryption. There's even more. But if you're looking for a more robust plan, I keep a link in my bio with discounts off of the annual plan. I do earn a referral when you use that link though. I want to thank you for joining me today. I do have to tell you that YouTube wants you to watch this next. I don't know what it is, but YouTube says you'll like it. I'm sure you will. All right, I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.